today we are having aircon installed, and I'm not doing it. We are getting professionals in to do the work because of I'm not gas regulated and I'm not trained to do the electrics. So to be safe, we're getting a company in to do the work for us. So we're having a unit put up there above the computer, so the computer's got to come out, that's got to come out, so they've got clear access to get in there and do the work properly. And also we're having a unit put upstairs in the bedroom, in the main bedroom. So we've got to clear part of that room out as well, so they can get there. So with that, should we get on with it? I was worried whether or not you could bend the pipe round, but I think you can, can't you? You can bend it, can't you?
What I do, I'm just thinking you'll probably want this on camera, won't they, really?
Yeah.
I'll bring the unit in. Let's put it there. I can hook it off. Because obviously what a lot of people do, they just poke the pipe through. They don't. I cut these off.
Oh, right.
That way then you've got no chance of a leak.
Oh.
So that's what I do. A lot of people don't. Just because it's R32 gas, because it's a flammable gas,
Yeah.
there was a chance that these flare nuts could leak or crack. And even though they'll be on the other side of the wall still, so you can get to them, but in some properties they won't be the other side of the wall.
Right.
Or yeah, it could be in the wardrobe, something like that. and obviously R32 can be a flammable gas. Not as in like flammable, it will blow up. It's obviously a flammable gas.
Yeah.
So there's that sort of opportunity for a ignition to sort of take place. So I always cut them off. That way, then there's no real chance of a leak happening, and that way then no one can say none the wiser. Yeah, you're bound to get someone say about this. Just cut the flare nuts off for. Because there's a bit of a grey line between doing this and... So people say you should do it. Obviously I do it. But then some people say that's it, the unit's not warranty now because you cut the flare nuts. But then you can say that if you've got a pump, you've got to cut this bit out here.
Yeah, same thing, yeah.
Cover. So they want you, in the manual it says cut the flare nuts off if it's inside the house.
Oh, it's got to be under warranty then.
Yeah, so that's why I do it. I used to do it on the old systems, the 4-8 systems, because it's always been known it's less chance of a leak to occur. No, because over time, it's either yeah, so that's why I brazen. That way then. Because what the thing is, these flare nuts, if there's ever a problem, say like the solenoid valve's going, it can build up with pressure, and because they've got holes in them, that can crack.
Right.
And that cracks, obviously the gas comes out. Then the outside unit is pulling in air, ambient temperature with oxygen in it, and then that way then it's starting to dry up the compressor, which isn't under your warranty. There's only firearms in it.
No. Whoa! Jesus!
That was like, right, that's right there. torque gauge.
Alright.
So now this will let me know when it's pulled it down to a torque. So when that gets below 2000, and it holds below 2000 for about 10-15 minutes, the whole system is completely free of oxygen, nitrogen, oils, completely stone dry.
Right, how long does that take again?
Well, it's down to 2008, 2005, 3. So right now it's pulled it down below 2000 already. But the real, what you want to do is have it so you turn the actual vat line off, and that will rise a little bit, see?
Yeah.
So that's reading what's in the pipes, but that's 2100 already. So we let it back down and then we check it, make sure it holds below 2000.
I've got aircon and it works. It's really good. I'm really pleased. That is cooling this room down, my kitchen, and my wife said she can fit it in the living room as well, which is down the hallway. That's how good that is. That is a 14 kilowatt unit, and the one in my bedroom is a 9 kilowatt unit, and they work extremely well. The one in the bedroom, I set it on full weight when I first turn it on, just to get the room nice and cool. Takes about 2 minutes before they actually kick in So when you turn them on, they don't go straight away. They go sort of build up, give it a few minutes, and then suddenly it will come out nice. So what I do, I set it for maximum speed on the fan, just to get the room down to temperature. And then once I get it down to temperature, I just put it on tick over, and yeah, you can actually sleep at night. You can hardly hear the fan. You can hear it a little bit, but nothing major. Nothing like a fan in the bedroom. You know, a fan in the bedroom just circulates the warm air, where these things, they suck them out the window or suck them out through the unit and chuck it out, and then put cold air back in, which is really nice. Especially when you're in bed and you're trying to sleep and you're just sitting there sweating. Not anymore. You can sleep all night. Set the temperature, get a nice comfortable temperature, and you're gone. Absolutely lovely. And the fans don't keep me awake. My normal fan used to keep me awake, but these babies, they're so quiet. That is extremely quiet. I had someone come in the other day and I said, can you hear that? And they went, yeah. I had it on number 3. So I turned it off. I said, can you still hear it? And they went, yeah. And I went, that's not that. That's that. That's how quiet it was. You can hear the fans more on that than what you can on that. That is really efficient. It's 34 out there. In here, it's a little bit chilly. I'm not going to lie to you, it's a bit chilly. I'll set it down a bit too low. I might have to turn it up in a minute. I've got it on 22. I might turn it up to 23, maybe 24. Ricky tells me once you go above 24, it might start chucking out heat as well as cold air, because you'll get into the hot settings. This thing will heat as well as cool. That's how good these units are. So if you need heating, you can just switch that on, set the temperature to say like 26, something like that, and it will warm up the room. Ricky done a test earlier. He set it to 30 because he wanted to show you how efficient it is at cooling. So he went up to 30 and I was starting to sweat in here. I thought, Jesus, it's warm in here. And then he turned it over to changed it to cool, and yeah, absolutely gorgeous. That is quite chilly. I wouldn't want to stand here too long. It's like being in the fridge. Yeah, bloody cold. The remote control I found very easy to use. You got the adjustment for the temperature right there. You just press up or down depending on which way you want to go. It has a powerful button, and the idea he tells me is if you just come home and you want to try and cool the room down as quick as possible, just press the power button, and for 20 minutes it will blast full whack and then change over to normal mode. As economy mode as well, I haven't tried that myself. As a humidifier as well, I haven't tried that neither. Controlling all the buttons on the inside, you've got your fan speed there, you've got your swing arm, this baby here, goes up and down, up and down. You can set that to a permanent setting rather than having it swing. I quite like it swinging myself. Also, a couple of loofahs in there, so one in there and one in there, that will direct the airflow to the left, to the right, or straight forward. So at the moment, I've got them both going to the left. It still comes out this way, but will direct some airflow that way. So that will help keep that cooler. Or you can just split them up. You could have one going that way, one going that way. But like I say, I've got them going that way and I'm quite pleased. With the temperature like it is at the moment, 34, it's very comfortable for me to work in here and do whatever I need to do with that on. It's not picking up any noise on my microphone because it's very efficient and very quiet. I can turn it down and it will still keep the room quite cool. This is quite a big room, that's why I need a 14 kilowatt unit according to Ricky for this room and the kitchen. And yeah, he's right, he knows what he's talking about. I'm very pleased that I listened to him. I told him what I needed it to do. That's what he told me I needed, and I even double checked. I sent them an email and said, you sure that's going to be powerful enough for this room and my kitchen? And they said yes. And yeah, they're right. And that bedroom one, oh, that is so amazing. You know, you put it on and you think, oh, I'm glad I've got aircon. You know, with the night temperature, it seems to get even hotter. And I'm sitting there and I think, it's gorgeous up here, it's gorgeous. Providing you haven't got a wife who keeps trying to turn it off. I said, why do you turn it off? Is it noisy? No, I can hardly hear it. So why are you turning it off? Well, it's cooled the room down. I thought we should turn it off. I said, but the room's going to warm up again, isn't it? Leave it on. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'm trying to convince her that if she leaves it on when it's hot like it is now, that during the night it will keep it at a nice temperature, whatever you set it to, so that you can have a good night's sleep and not have to worry about waking up during the night sweating your eyeballs out. So doesn't understand sometimes. But we're getting there. I'll have her trained. But yeah, very pleased with it. I'm very pleased with the installation as well. They even worked in the rain and thunder. And that was quite scary. I don't think the camera quite, or the microphone quite picked up how loud that really was. Because it even made me jump. And Ricky was holding copper piping at the time. He could have gone. So I got on the roof and they carried on working. I had to stop for a bit because I didn't want the camera getting damaged. But yeah, very pleased with the installation. They've done a lovely job. Ricky showed me some of the things that they do, like they cut that bit of piping off and put a new bit on for his south. And yeah, very pleased. Very pleased with everything. Very pleased with the installation and very pleased with the air conditioning unit. Fujitsu. Yeah, they're the babes. Definitely give my thumbs up. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I've got aircon.